So a fun thing about this is you have a seating chart that you can arrange them so they physically match wherever you put them, so that my physical environment matches my virtual world. So they're connected, their toolbars are present, and they're ready to look at me, or I'm ready to look at them. If I click on the next one, the monitor, this is showing me what's actively going on in their screen. I have the NFL and I have YouTube. If I take my stylus and rest it next to them, you notice that they have information where they tell us their battery strength, that they are wirelessly connected, who the student is that is logged in, etc. If I rest the mouse on this one, it gives me the same information. In the bottom left here, we have a tool to scale your view. So if I want to zoom out a little bit, then it becomes more like a seating chart where I can see what's going on. And now, if I rest my mouse over one, it scales up to give me a better view of that student. If I double click one, like here in student 10, it gives me control of that student. And I can see that, well, they were idle and so they logged out. And if I knew their password, I could go ahead and log in for them. You have actual control. Notice that as I move my mouse here, it is moving my mouse on that screen over there. And notice now it is updating. If I decide, you know what, we don't really need to be on YouTube right now, I have the ability that I can help nudge them in the right direction. If I want my student to be focusing and don't want them on YouTube right now, I could simply go in there and say, you know what, goodbye YouTube, you're done. When I have on my teacher machine turned it off, it's gone on the student machine. So let's show you some of the other really important things that you can do to help your students focus. Let's say I need everyone's attention back on me. I can simply make sure none of them are selected and hit over here in this section, blank all screens. And it tells them on their student screen that who they are connected to, but it also lets me have their control, eyes back on the teacher for some quick instruction, and when I'm ready, I go ahead and unblank them and they are back in action once again. Conversely, if you want to quickly take control in order to really get their attention and not make them wonder if something's happening, an error or something like that, you can lock the screens. And it will display on the student device a locked icon. And again, it's eyes back on the teacher. Let's focus on the teacher for a second. It has the picture of the keyboard behind it because you are locking where they can't do things. They can't. The device is effectively disabled right now for the class to focus in. So I'm going to unlock them. And now what happens if we decide, you know what, this student over here is on task, but this student is not. This student is focusing on the wrong thing. Let's go ahead and select that student and just lock one of them. So this student can keep working, and this student is locked down to focus on the given task. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for right now. We'll get back to you with a few more tips later from our new Intel Classroom Management tool.